Okay, so we don't open that one when it's hot. Is that the coolant?
Yeah, the coolant.
Okay.
Okay, now to check your transmission fluid.
So what were you checking there? The levels pretty much at the top of it.
This is the reservoir for the coolant.
Yeah.
And that's the reservoir for the
screen wash?
No, yeah, for the screen wash or windshield. So
the coolant should be pretty much at the top there. And that colour looks good to me.
And make sure when you close it, you do this.
Yeah.
And both things has to go in. Push it inwards until here. You can feel it here. Click.
Okay.
The click is mine, okay? Okay, that's it. Doesn't go any further.
Okay.
That's it, done.
Okay.
You don't have to check it every day, but you know, just
once
in
in a while.
Batteries is already attached. These one always make sure like they're tight. They shouldn't move. Sometimes when the car won't start and you're in the middle of nowhere, this is basically like a solenoid, like they call it starter solenoid kind of thing. So if you can buy one like a spare, get one, because it's a common problem in Fords with they fail.
Okay, that's a starter solenoid.
Yeah, because this like send you power to the starter and send you power to the whole car. So it's really important to keep an eye on it.
Okay.
If I won't remove these, the car won't start. If I remove these, the car won't start. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So normally they're fine. Okay, transmission fluid is all the way to the back, but this one is kind of tricky to check. I'm gonna show you. Right now the fluid is fine because we check it, but this one, when you check it, I recommend you can check it in cold. Has to be like over here, okay? But this one, normally when you fire up the car, you have to put all the gears in running when it's warm, and you have to remove it from the side because if you put your hand here, you blow your fingers. So it has to be running. Check the fluid in this, so the transmission oil goes down a little bit. You don't have to worry about this much, but just in case you need to check it, it's all the way there.
Cool.
And that's it. Brake fluid.
You can see that.
You can see that's just the reservoir level check, is it?
And I don't know what that solenoid for. That's not factory, so probably he put it to go into the camper.
So this one?
Yeah. No, the other one.
Oh, that.
That's not factory. Okay. Well, you can ask Brett. See if he knows.
Yeah.
That may what it may do is may charge the other battery. The one you have inside.
He said there's no link between the two batteries.
Okay.
He wasn't that sure what the electrical setup on them was. Any idea what that disconnected line
Normally,
is?
no, just leave it as it is. It's a factory disconnected, maybe like accessory. How you can see it hasn't been used at all.
Okay.
So for what it does is like send you some extra things.
Yeah.
So if they want to add on, they have already the connectors.
Okay.
Okay. Air cleaner.
Yeah.
And the fuel filter is underneath the cabin. And that's it.
Yeah, cool. What's this line? Is that coolant
That's
line?
a vacuum line.
That's a vacuum line.
Yeah.
They're going to what? To brake boosters?
Hold on 1 second.
Goes in near the engine oil.
Yeah, no, goes in here. Yeah, it's just like a breather.
Oh, yeah, okay, the breather valve. That's been a problem on more recent ones. And yeah, that feeds back into the air system.
Yeah, like PCV valve or something.
Yeah.
That's a throttle body. And that's a TPS sensor.
The what sensor, sorry?
TPS.
TPS.
Yeah. There's a coolant sensor right here for the gauge. You have two coolant sensors. One is here, one goes into the gauge, and the other one is over here. And that goes to the computer.
Okay. And they're looking for what, any problems in the coolant fluid?
What it does is, in case the car has like hard problem starts, sometimes it's just the sensor. Replace it, it's like $20 or something, and that's it.
Cool.
Just unthreaded, it's fine. Thermostat goes in here. So if you remove these, it has to be the thermostat, just in case at some point you have a problem. And that's the distributor.
Yep.
And basically that's the injectors. You have one injector for each cylinder.
Cool.
Distributor cap, rotor is inside.
Is this refrigerant line?
Yeah, that's a compressor. That's the belt tensioner.
Yeah.
And that's the alternator right here.
Alternators there. And we had the AC units down here as well, isn't it?
Yeah, over here you have like a, they call it like vacuum pump. In case that fails, basically what you do is you put like a shoulder belt and you can not use it, don't worry about it.
You just forget about the vacuum pump.
Yeah, that's a power steering.
Power steering pump.
Yeah.
Where's AC?
AC right here.
That's the AC. Oh, of course. Sorry, we just said that.
Yep. That's it.
What's this one in the middle?
Oh, that's the water pump.
Water pump's there.
Water pump and fan clutch. The fan clutch is right here.
Oh, that's running off the same shaft?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And that runs with the belt, and that's it. You have 2 belts.
Cool.
You have, okay, this is for the fuel. You have front tank and rear tank.
Yep.
Okay, so you can switch from each other. Each individual things works. Now, in order to put the 4-wheel drive, first what you're gonna do, put it in park when it's not running. And what you can do is, this is too high. That means 2-wheel drive.
Yeah.
For high, you pull it once. You're gonna feel it, and that's for high. That means you can keep rolling in like dirty sands, and you don't have to stop. Like just keep going. If you're kind of really stuck, you push it like sideways and go all the way to neutral. Right here. That's 4 below. That's neutral, and that's too high. Now, how you make the 4-wheel drive works? You go all the way to here, and you have to go into each individual. This says free. That means it has to be always free when you're in 2-wheel drive, and that's locked. That's when you want to go 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
So let's say
So
you
to go
want
into 4H, we
Yeah.
need that engaged.
Yeah, exactly. So you go down to the truck, put it 4 lock. You go to the other side, do the same thing.
Yep.
And then you go there, put 4-wheel drive, and that connects this axle.
On
to
the
transfer
engages the transfer case front and
Exactly.
back. Yep. And that's what that gear shift does.
Yeah. If you leave it hooked up and you are driving in 2-wheel drive, you can cause damage on the system.
Cool.
Okay, you don't want to drive it over 80 kilometers per hour. Okay,
Because you've got like freewheeling stuff.
Always
yeah.
leave it in front. That's it.
Perfect. And we need to come to a stop and put it in neutral or in park to be able to change between.
Exactly.
Four-wheel
And
drive and
once you
two-wheel
want to
drive.
release it and go to two-wheel drive,
Yeah.
make sure you back up a little, like half meter.
Just to
You know,
release the wind up in the
exactly.
system. Yeah.
Let me see if I have ITF. Hold on one second. This has to be in cold. So just actually it's barely touching. Full cold. So we need to put a little bit more.
Okay.
Let me just bring some.
Engine oil's there. Power steering fluid here. That's a tiny bit low.